If the art world is a bubble, it's not a bad bubble to inhabit. On Tuesday, the night before the annual art fair, Art Basel Miami Beach opened for VIPs. A checklist of lavish parties were in full FOMO swing as revelers zoomed the causeways, hopping from one fabulous gathering to the next. W Magazine hosted a dinner for the opening of the Institute of Contemporary Art, Miami at the waterfront manse of Petra and Stephen Levin, the same art-filled property that once belonged to A-Rod. Guests downed flutes of Pierre Jouet and discussed the ICA's inclusive The Everywhere Studio exhibition. "It's not just about gender and race, it's about age," said Margaret Honda, 56, a Los Angeles-based artist who has a sculpture at the ICA. "It was great to see work by older female artists like Carolee Schneemann, Frances Stark, Joyce Pensato in the show. There's this shift happening now. I hope it's not just a trend." Diplo, the musician and producer, stood on the back terrace overlooking Biscayne Bay with Jeremy Scott, the fashion designer. Long candlelit white tables had been set for dinner. "I just bought a bunch of land in Jamaica, and I'm going to turn it into a creative commune," said Diplo, who was planning to hit the art fair in the morning despite a 2 a.m. DJ gig in a parking lot in downtown Miami with his pal Virgil Abloh, the designer of the fashion brand Off-White. Over at the Soho Beach House, crowds packed into a tent on the sand for the kickoff party hosted by White Cube's Jay Jopling and Soho House's Nick Jones. By 11 p.m., models, European art collectors, art advisors and socialites seemed bored of the raw bar overflowing with stone crabs and oysters, and thronged the stage where the band Francis and the Lights was performing. Across the bay, Prada was holding court in downtown Miami, where the German artist Karsten Haller had transformed a 1920s film studio complex into a temporary nightclub called the Prada Double Club Miami. Guests wandered between two contrasting areas, a room painted in op art black and white, with a rotating dance floor, and an outdoor area designed as a garish tropical spectacle with colored strobes and neon-illuminated palm trees. "Sort of Dan Flavin gone hippie, meets black and white Bridget Riley," said Yvonne Force Villarreal, wearing a geometric Prada ensemble trimmed with feathers. At around 1 a.m., Wyclef Jean appeared on stage playing amped-up hits to the pleasure of the VIP area, where Miuccia Prada was packed in with Ricky Martin, Diplo, Rita Ora and Wendy Deng. Toward the back stood the artist Chloe Wise, in Prada silk pajamas, with the model Ruby Aldridge. Ms. Wise was exhibiting work for the first time at the fair, and had just turned 27 an hour before. "I'm a maximalist," said Ms. Wise, humming along to Mr. Jean's dance hall cover of Bob Marley's Redemption Song. "I think we should enjoy what's in front of us."